up doing everything I plan to be. No new niggas around here, this just my family. Tryna spread love, my life ain't about no vanity. Gotta cut ties if it ain't good for my sanity.
I'm thankful for family, I'm thankful for health, I'm thankful for the knowledge that I have and the struggles that I got over to be the person that I am today.
Sock type, funny ass sitcom, dirty rock type. Me, I'm on Coinbase, checking stock price, checking rear view mirrors when I'm at the stoplights. Coin on leprechaun, echelon rapping. Blessed with the flows and the methods y'all lacking. Y'all be tryna dumb it down, lesson y'all rapping. Me, I'm out here flipping flows like a ethanol package. I'ma make it happen, I don't got a deep ride. All my niggas with it, they ain't letting shit slide. Eye for an eye, use the third eye anyway. Hands on Holyfield, words on Hemingway. Anywho, I ain't been interested in the clubhouse, cause I can't be taking Zoom calls at the plug house. Tryna reach the minds of the young niggas thugged out. All the black leaders either bougie or they drugged out. Deeper they did, the blacker my earth. Think they tryna hide my actual worth. I don't need no cap, I'm living my truth. I broke through the ceiling, my feet on the roof. Blacker the berry, more drippy your juice. Think they tryna hide your actual roots. I black out the window and back on my coupe. I don't need no theories, I'm actual proof. Hammer chisel already chipped the hardest nigga here. I felt like the greatest, I'm the Carter to my peers. I know that the faith will take me farther than the fear. Tryna keep the family first, the father of the year. Gold on tuck, got her panties on trickle. Got these sour niggas tryna put me in a pickle. Picking on a poet, probably thinking that it's sweet. Even Jesus kick it with them niggas from the street. Show them that you never needed college for the wealth. All a nigga really need is knowledge of the self. Vintage shit from Asia, you won't find it on the shelf. Get the money, disregard a harlot for your health. Drop a little Henny in the cola, got me spinning. Wonder bread, neighbors always wonder why we winning. Keep the preachy shit cause I be comfortable with sinning. Aboriginal, my origin was the beginning. Ay. Deeper they did, the blacker my earth. Think they tryna hide my actual worth. I don't need no cap, I'm living my truth. I broke through the ceiling, my feet on the roof. Blacker the berry, more drippy your juice. Think they tryna hide your actual roots. I black out the window and back on my coupe. I don't need no theories, I'm actual proof.
I believe in myself and my goals. I am thankful for my friends and family who support me while I chase my dreams.
Hey, hey, hey. I've been a 7-figure nigga, honestly, I can never trust no hoe. We was passing grams like Magic Johnson, used to get it off on the road. Like AI, I can move the rock, I ain't got the answers for you though. I caught the A train downtown, baby girl said she want more smoke. Then I go back up north, uptown, baby said she want the poke. I'm in Amsterdam, I ain't paying for it, I ain't even think about a hoe. I'm like James Harden, got a couple clippers that will go and get it off the boat. Got 9 switches right now, triple double, baby whipping up a O. Strap nigga, bought a AP. I'm dunking on him like I'm KD. Mad riches, is you crazy? I bought like MJ in the 80s.
Alright, y'all know how this goes. Damn, I'm late. I ain't got no money. Don't come suing me, because this is my opinion. Everything that you see, if it's in a reel, that is only part of the damn conversation. Go check out the whole damn thing before you come yelling and misspelling in my damn comments, okay? So with that in mind, let's begin.
Let's get it. Green light, let's get it. Green light, let's get it. Green light, let's get it. I'm the future, I'm in it. Check score, I'm winning. Green light, let's get it. I just win. I'm on 10.
Y'all have to excuse me. Like I said, I was late in the very beginning, but I'm still on par, so here we go. Yeah, I got that up there. That's good. Here go my script. All right, let me bring down the damn disclaimer just in case some other people need to read it again. Here I am. How y'all doing? It's me. All right, let me move that around because I don't like when I move too much up here. I have plenty of support. Don't play with me. All right, so anyways, hello, how y'all doing? I'm Kisu. I'm still trying to get everything together because my head is somewhere else. I went through some shit this damn week, and it's ridiculous. I lost my damn ATM and my goddamn license at the same goddamn time. And my ATM is from the south, and I'm up in the north. Ain't that lovely? But that is neither here nor there. I just wish my damn script would stay the fuck still because it's scaring the shit out of me. Give me just a second. All right, there we go. Anyways, hello, how y'all doing? Let me go ahead and say that to y'all at least.
Hello, motherfucker.
Hello.
And
Hi.
so anyways, we're gonna go ahead and begin. Let me just get this shit in right position so y'all can see, because there's a lot of news tonight, and this has to be possibly the blackest what you call it I've ever done. The blackest episode, I guess you could say, because there's a whole bunch of black information. All right, so anyways, let's begin. So
And then the smoke got me.
all right, I don't even know why this woman is actually famous, but apparently she is. I used to see her a lot because I ran with people. Leave me alone. You are not hungry. Leave me alone. You see what happens when you doing something and everybody wants your damn attention? I got someone over here arguing with me. You can go 2 hours without eating shit, because your ass still had food in there the last time I passed by. All right, so anyways, I don't really know why she's famous. I used to run with a lot of people that was on her ass for some reason. I don't understand. It's a train wreck from what I've seen, and it just got boring for me. I will tell you right now, I am not the one to get the tea from. I will tell you what I've seen in the news, and that's about all you're going to get, because other than that, you're going to get my opinion. I don't understand why she's famous, and I don't understand why she would want to do this shit. There is a big difference between boxing and street fighting. That's all I'm going to say. So let's start here, because the internet is already doing too damn much. Krishan Rock, so she's apparently a rapper. I have yet to hear any of her damn songs. I really have not heard any of her songs. Rapper, influencer, and professional headline generator is officially stepping into the boxing ring on April 25th at Harrah's in Philly. I did not know there was a Harrah's in Philly. It used to be a Players Club. Anyways, 3 rounds, pay-per-view on Triller TV. How many goddamn different... Anyways, tickets start at a casual $117. That's not casual, okay? I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about casual. And jump all the way up to over $1,100 if you want to sit ringside and smell the sweat and bad decisions. I guess. I don't know. Her opponent, Zenith Zion. Who the hell? Never mind. A Philly native, former women's wrestling champ, and slap fighting prospect who got picked out of nearly 6,000 women. Oh my God. We're doing another one of these things. What is that dude's name? Jake, what? Oh no, let's not do this again. So this is not even a real boxing match. Okay, she's not a professional boxer. I don't know if she is, but I know she street fights. I know that much. That did not work very well. And this one is a wrestler. This ain't gonna end well. Oh God, help me. Anyways, she a slap fighting prospect who got picked out of nearly 6,000 women who applied to fight Krishan. Let that sink in. 6,000 people say, yeah, I'll fight her. Oh man, this is a damn spectacle. Here go black embarrassment at its worst. Ugh. That's all I gotta say. This is just like our fucking redneck fucking cockfight. This is what this is. God dang it, I'm so ashamed. Anyways, Now, Krishan says she's been wanting this moment since that viral Compton melee, whatever, back in December, the one where everybody had opinions but nobody had context. She claimed she wasn't injured, started training, sparred with Ryan Garcia, who accidentally clocked her in the face, and then signed with X Rumble. After that, she linked up with Calvin Ford, the same trainer who helped shape Gervonta Davis, and he's in trouble as it is. Oh, this. I don't know. So yes, this is real training. This is not some YouTube influencer slap contest. But let's not lie to ourselves either. This fight exists because controversy sells, because chaos converts, because America will pay good money to watch a black woman be tested publicly, win or lose. And while I respect anyone putting in the work, I'm not about to pretend this is some deep cultural boxing moment. It is not. It's a spectacle, and it's capitalism with gloves on it. I am so embarrassed. I hope nobody gets seriously hurt. I hope she gets paid fairly. And I hope folks remember that athletic discipline doesn't erase the system that profits off of black women bleed for entertainment. And that's the real fight, because I don't know what the hell this is. I'm embarrassed as hell, but I saw it and I decided to report it, so that's my damn fault. Anyways, let me bring it down. Before we get into the nitty gritty, the stupid ass shit, and then some, I want to say thank you for coming. I'm going through some shit, like I said. I also am going to be moving my times. I will no longer be starting at 6:30. I will be starting probably at 7, and I will be doing it on Thursdays. I'm switching my days up because there's just too much shit going on right now. I got to, at least until this asshole retires or goes up to the upper room, because he's starting too much damn shit, and my head is on a swivel. I'm very, very woke. That's what the real meaning of woke means. Anyways, you goddamn bastard. I hate that they fucked that word up. But anyways, y'all go ahead and check out my commercial. If you like what I'm doing or you have some suggestions, please just go ahead, hit me up in the comments. Don't be rude, because I swear to God, I ain't got time for your ass. I will drag you after I delete your shit, okay? So nobody gets to see your 15 minutes of fame, all right? Anyways, and my comments are connected to my phone, so I know what you're gonna say something stupid. Anyways, go check out my commercial. I'll be right back with the bullshit.
It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the. It's just me and the fam. Yeah, yeah. It's just me and the fam. See my little Tay-Tay, that's my hype girl, that's my mascot. No one's go for hours and some hours till we pass out. Stay inside the house, turned up with them racks out. Stay inside the house, turned.
All right, so we back, and I need y'all to pay attention to this shit because I haven't forgot her name. So stop co-opting hashtag say her name. It was made for black women. Oh, Lord, here we go. So let's get this real clear real fast. Hashtag say her name is not a vibe. It is not a general purpose hashtag, and it damn sure is not a community property. The phrase was created by legal scholar Kimberly, I hope that's Kimberly or Kimberley because there's an apostrophe over her E, Crenshaw, to spotlight how black women and girls are erased when they are brutalized or unalived by law enforcement. It gained national power after the death of Sandra Bland, a young black woman who died in a Texas jail cell after a traffic stop that never should have escalated. Before hashtag say her name, Sandra Bland was just another statistic person scrolled past. People scrolled past, okay? After it, she was seen. Now, fast forward today, where white activists in Minnesota are using hashtag say her name to protest the unaliving of Renee Nicole Good, a white woman killed by ICE. And let me be very clear, her death matters. State violence is wrong, period. But this ain't your hashtag. White women already get national coverage. They get headlines. They get wall-to-wall sympathy. Their names trend without hashtags built by black grief. Hashtag say her name exists precisely because black women do not get that attention, ever. This constant co-opting of black language is not accidental. It's a pattern. Woke gets stolen, twisted, weaponized. Civil rights language gets recycled to dismantle civil rights. Even January 6th extremists tried to steal the phrase. I'm so sick of these bastards. And when black women say, please don't do that, the response is silence or entitlement. Here's the uncomfortable truth. When black women warn society, society ignores us. Everyone eventually pays the price. The Civil Rights Act helped everybody. Voting rights helped everybody. But black women are still treated like an afterthought until somebody else gets hurt. So no, this isn't about exclusion. It's about respecting the origin of the warning. Listen to black women the first damn time. And apparently the word of the year for us and the mission is gatekeeping. So black folks, y'all know what to do. Gatekeep your ass off, because they coming and they taking every damn thing we got. And we cannot allow this shit to happen anymore. It's getting ridiculous, okay? Say Her Name was for Sandra damn Bland and all the other women that fall under the damn leeway because their skin happens to be melanated. That's what that is, all right? Because I'm still trying to figure out why. I've been watching several different news stories, and I've only heard one out of probably 20 different stories actually mention Keith Porter. The fuck? And it was one of the people that got hit up by ICE themselves, not a reporter. That's goddamn shame. And speaking of her, here she is right here. Give me just a second. I'm going to put her up here, and you're going to see what I mean.
Emotional content.
So this disabled autistic woman details alleged abuse by ICE centers black communities historically abused by police. So this should terrify you. Aaliyah Rahman, a disabled autistic U.S. citizen and software engineering manager, testified before Congress about being violently arrested by ICE while driving to a medical appointment for a traumatic brain injury. Man, I thought my day was bad. Shit. Let me say that again slowly. She is a citizen. She is disabled. She was going to the doctor. She encountered a traffic jam caused by ICE vehicles. Agents screamed conflicting orders, threatened to smash her window, and then glass exploded across her face. When she yelled that she was disabled, an agent said, "Too late." Motherfucker. You know, one of these days they're going to get the wrong one. They're going to get the wrong motherfucker. That's all I'm saying. I hope it ain't one of us. Anyways, they cut her seatbelt with a combat knife. She felt shooting pain. She hit the ground face first. And I heard her say all of this because I saw the video. They dragged her by her cuffed arms and legs while she begged them to stop. She says she can no longer lift her arms normally. She was never asked for ID, never told she was under arrest. What the fuck are you messing with? Oh, paper. Mavis is doing something weird. Scared the shit out of me. She encountered a traffic jam. Agent exploded. Too late. They dragged her by her cuffed arms and legs while she begged them to stop. She says she can no longer lift her arms normally. She was never asked for ID, never told she was under arrest, never read her rights, never charged with a crime. Inside a federal detention building, she watched black and brown bodies shackled together. She was denied medical care, a lawyer, a phone call, and her cane. Motherfucker, that should have told you off the fact that she was disabled. Agents laughed when she tried to stand. She begged for help for an hour, then blacked out. Whoo, this is disgusting. This is what this is. And it's happening under Drumpf's administration immigration crackdown. The same one tied to fatal ICE pew-pews, unlawful detentions, and literal children being hauled away. Pulling agents out of Minnesota doesn't fix this. Accountability does. Rules do. Consequences do. Because if a disabled citizen can be treated like this in broad daylight, none of us are safe. And that's the damn truth. That's all I got to tell you for it, because it's disgusting. I told you this shit ain't gonna be cute. Seriously, was not going to be cute. Let me see here now. Did we already do this? Oh, yeah. We've already done 3 damn stories. This is, okay, we moving very well. All right, let's move on to the next story, because y'all need to understand this shit. We got to start standing on our damn, on our own 2 feet, because this ain't going to work no more. So check this one out real quick. So NNPA stands with Georgia Fort Don Lemon and demands all charges be dropped. History is repeating itself, and it's ugly. The National Newspaper Publisher Association is calling out the federal government for weaponizing old laws, including the Ku Klux Klan Act, to criminalize black journalists for doing their jobs. Yes, you heard that right. A law meant to protect black people from white supremacist terror is now being used against black reporters with cameras. Journalists Georgia Fort and Don Lemon were arrested with federal agents showing up at Fort's home while her children were present. The message couldn't be clearer. If you're a journalist of color, your witness is now a crime. This isn't new. In the 1940s, the government threatened black publishers with sedition. In the 1960s, Southern sheriffs called journalists outside agitators to hide brutality. In 1918, they tried to silence W.E.B. Du Bois himself. Different century, same playbook. Du Bois warned that black press is the only press truly free because it refuses ownership by power. And he also warned governments that thought silencing black voices would bring peace. It never does. The NNPA is demanding charges be dropped immediately, and history says they're right. I don't blame them because this is some stupid ass shit. Y'all motherfuckers, I've never seen such stupid ass shit in my life. I did not want to be. I'm starting to think, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out because it seems like if I go down the line of history, y'all done terrorized my damn ancestors every fucking step of the way. Damn, you're irritating. God dang. Anyways, we're gonna move into some sick ass shit because, yeah, that's what happens. So, whew.
You shouldn't have been talking shit.
Now, I just want y'all to look at these two because they look batshit crazy. She looked like she's from a cult. He looked like somebody done bashed him in the back of the head too many damn times. I mean, yeah. But these motherfuckers are even worse than that. This chilling sentence just handed down to California couple who decapitated their 2 kids and made siblings view their remains. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? See, this world is going to hell and back, and I don't want to be on this ride. I really don't. This is horrifying, and it deserves truth, not sensationalism, okay? In Lancaster, California, Maurice Taylor Sr. and Natalie Brothwell murdered their own children, a 13-year-old girl and a 12-year-old boy by I got this sound for a reason, and decapitating them inside their home. They then forced their younger children to look at the bodies, lock them in the room, and then starved them for days. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Are y'all demons? I think they're in a fucking demonic cult. Then, let's see. The crime was discovered only after neighbors smelled something so foul they thought it was a gas. Oh, that's fucked up. It is a gas leak. Unfortunately, it's the wrong kind of gas leak. A jury convicted both parents of first-degree murder and child abuse. The judge noted their complete lack of remorse, silence where accountability should have been. They were triggered. I'm sorry, I'm still thinking this is a fucking trigger warning. They were sentenced to life without parole, as you should, and frankly, nothing else would have been justice. And here's the part people don't want to discuss. The system failed those kids long before the murders. Abuse doesn't usually explode out of nowhere. It escalates. It hides. It gets ignored. Protecting children means more than punishment after the fact. It means intervention before the smell reaches the street. And those 2 children deserve far better than the adults around them. They really did. I don't know what the hell is wrong with those 2. Those are some ugly motherfuckers right there. I'm just saying. Demonic and ugly as hell. God dang. You know, what I've noticed, there was a lot of evil, ugly people. I'm just saying. They are very aesthetically unpleasing, is what I would say. Displeasing, if you will. But anyways, we gonna move on because this shit right here should have y'all shook the fuck up. I keep telling y'all. I told y'all in 2023. I told y'all in 2024. Now look at this shit here. And I'm telling you again, in 2026, I didn't even think I would live this damn long. I honestly thought my mom was going to take me out before I got to 13. So shit. Here we go.
And then the smoke got me.
Project 2025 creators are ready to control your marriage and childbirth, and it's scary. So let's talk about that damn Heritage Foundation. The same folks behind Project 2025 now deciding they need to fix what they're calling America's family crisis. No, don't start this shit, because you're already protecting pedos, okay? And their solution? Marry young, have babies early, stop prioritizing education, and please, for the love of white Christian nationalism, do it inside a heterosexual marriage. So you're going to marry off babies. That is so stupid. So fucking stupid. They're floating ideas like marriage boot camps. Yes, boot camps. Finish the course, get a financial reward, and a wedding ceremony like it's the damn military, but for matrimony romance, but make it all authoritarian. Oh my God, I gotta hurry up and graduate and get the fuck out this country. This is not gonna work. You guys are fucking stupid. They also believe marriage should be the only gateway to parenthood, which conveniently throws IVF, single parents, that's me, queer families, and damn near reality itself under the bus. According to them, anything else is a babies at all cost mentality. Translation: poor people, queer people, and people of color are doing family wrong. You know what? Fuck you. I will leave this fucking country and go somewhere where I am needed, because I don't need this bullshit. And now here's the part they don't want to say out loud. Birth rates are dropping, especially among white Americans. Meanwhile, research shows that most babies born in the U.S. today are black, brown, or non-white. Suddenly, the think tanks owned and operated by white Christians are panicking about family values. Funny how that works. They frame this as cultural problem, not an economic one, because God forbid they admit housing costs, childcare prices, student debt, and low wages make early family life damn near impossible. I'm starting to give up on a house shit. And yes, they also want a universal day of rest, limit alcohol sales, and discourage online dating, because nothing says freedom like the government cock blocking you on a Sunday. This isn't strengthening families. It's about controlling who gets to create them. Why are these motherfuckers in control? I just don't get this. I'm still trying to figure out, why are we letting this happen? There's a whole lot of us. Why is this shit about? Why can't we just go ahead and say no? I'm not gonna listen to you. Like everybody, like even the fucking police, because I know you motherfuckers got families too. Why can't we just all get together and just say no? We're not gonna listen to y'all. I can't understand this shit. I really can't. Maybe that's why they call me weird. I don't know. But this shit right here don't sit well with me. All right, let's keep going, because this is just the beginning. Lord have mercy. All right, here we go.
Emotional content.
Drumpf wants to nationalize elections before midterms. Here's why you should worry. Drumpf is back at it again, y'all, this time openly flirting with federal control of elections. On a right-wing podcast and again in the Oval Office, he suggested Republicans should take over voting in certain states and nationalize the elections because, according to him, some places are too crooked. No, according to us, we personally are getting tired of your ass, and I think a lot of Republicans are flipping on you. I don't know how the hell you gonna ask Republicans to take over, because the motherfuckers are basically gonna flip on you. Translation: places where black and brown people vote, that's where it's too crooked. For over 250 years, states have run their own elections, different rules, different deadlines, different systems, on purpose. The founders literally warned about an unscrupulous executive trying to seize power by controlling elections. And yet here we are. This is the same man who claimed that 2020 election was stolen, lost over 60 court cases due to zero evidence, and then watched his supporters storm the Capitol on January 6th, which I still don't understand how this ugly ass, nasty ass bastard has so many people's attention. I think he is the fucking Antichrist. Senate leadership has already said federalizing elections is unconstitutional. Democrats are ringing alarm bells because this isn't just rhetoric, it's groundwork. You don't casually float takeovers unless you're testing the temperature. Drumpf has already joked about this dictatorship and third terms and ignoring amendments. This fits the pattern. Please let him go to the upper room. I'm so sick of this motherfucker. Why is he still here? If someone tells you they want to seize control of democracy for your own good, believe them the fucking first time. Y'all giving me a fucking migraine. Jeez, I mean, seriously, you're making me break out in rashes. I'm so sick of y'all. Let's keep on, cause I'm not in the mood for this bullshit. So the truth about Drumpf's accounts and black wealth, billionaire backing and celebrity hype can't hide how Drumpf's account risk widening the racial wealth gap. I say we do a mass exodus myself personally. But now let's talk about these so-called Drumpf accounts. And yes, Nicki Minaj decided to stick her name right in the middle of this mess. The idea sounds cute. Every baby born between 2025 and 2028 gets a $1,000 investment account. Parents can add up to $5,000 a year. Employers can match. Wealth grows, everybody wins. Except no, that's not how inequality works. Because the families who already have money are the ones who can keep adding to these accounts. Corporate America is lining up to match deposits, but only for their employees. That means kids born to wealth will hit adulthood with six-figure accounts, while poor and black kids might still be sitting on the same dusty $1,000. Nicki Minaj pledging money for her fans' babies doesn't fix the structure. It just adds glitter to a rig. Listen, wait a minute. Aren't you broke? How the hell you got money? I wish you would take that fucking money and get your damn shit handled and stay out of American business. Shut the fuck up. Take the money that you have. Fix your fucking legal issues. Get your ass out this country, because honestly, I would if I was anybody. Not just you, anybody. And go away. Nikki, just take your fake ass away. You and your family go away. I'm so sick of you. Meanwhile, real solutions already exist. They're called baby bonds. I think my mom had one for me. Programs designed to give more money to kids born into families with less wealth. Automatically, no opt-ins, no paper traps, no back gatekeeping. States already using baby bonds are seeing real results nationally. They could use the black-white wealth gap by over 90%. They could close it by 90%. Drumpf accounts say you too can build wealth if you already have some. Baby bonds say we know the system cheated you and we're correcting that. Know the difference. So folks, if you have a baby, make sure that you get a baby bond. Don't fuck around with this orange turd. He's just trying to steal money. Look, he's suing himself for his own leak. I don't get that shit, but I wish people would stop that, because I don't want to give no fucking money to him. Seriously, I got to do my taxes now that I think about it. Anyways, let's move on. I'm trying not to yell as much. So that's why I'm trying to keep a calm tone. I'm not bored or anything. I'm just not trying to yell, because honestly, it's fucking up my throat and other people are hearing me and I'm scared they might bust my door in. So anyways, let's check this one out.
Emotional content.
Haitians face deportation as Drumpf ends TPS, sparking fear nationwide. This man right here don't seem to understand. I don't get what's up with all these fucking rich white folks. Y'all think y'all did that shit alone, huh? Y'all think that y'all could do all of that alone. Y'all gonna learn. I swear to God. We just all need to stop fighting this shit and fucking do a mass exodus. Let's all just fucking leave the damn country and then leave their rich asses to it. And then see what happens. I'm pretty sure a whole bunch of countries would love to take our talents, because, you know. The Drumpf administration is ending temporary protected status for Haitians, and the fallout is already hitting communities hard. TPS allowed Haitians, many here for 15 to 20 years, to work legally, raise families, and build lives. Now, hundreds of thousands could lose work authorization overnight. And here's what nobody in the administration wants to admit. Haitian workers are holding up elder care in this country. Oh shit. I don't know about y'all. I'm already ready to take care of my mom. But y'all motherfuckers who like to leave your mamas and daddies away, good luck. Nursing assistants, home health aides, dietary staff, the people who notice when grandma stops eating or when something feels off. Facilities are already understaffed, and administrators are saying flat out that these jobs cannot be easily replaced. The government claims Haiti is safe enough to return to. That's a lie. Armed groups control much of the country. Sexual violence is rising. Food insecurity is worsening. Even federal judges are questioning the administration's claims. States like Ohio, not exactly known for immigrant-friendly politics, are saying this is a mistake because immigrant labor is literally propping up their population and workforce. You can't deport your way out of a care crisis, and you damn sure can't pretend this isn't going to hurt Americans too. I don't know what these motherfuckers are gonna do. But yeah, y'all gonna learn. Y'all keep fucking around, y'all gonna learn. Oh shit. I moved before I could even say anything. Well, there you go. Here comes some more bullshit. Drumpf falsely accuses black cities of horrible corruption in elections. Whew. Here we go. Drumpf went on record accusing majority black cities, Detroit, Atlanta, Philadelphia, of horrible corruption in elections. No evidence, no proof, just vibes and a dog whistle. And you motherfuckers believed it. I know you did. I'm so sick of this man. I am so sick of this man. These cities are run by black mayors. They have high black voter turnout, and that's the real problem. Every lawsuit he filed about 2020 failed. Every fraud claim collapsed in court. But instead of accepting reality, he's now openly suggesting federal takeover of elections in black cities. Can we please just take a moment right now and contemplate the fact that y'all voted for this? Y'all let this fucking egomaniac into office again. I really have no more faith in this country. I don't. I got to get the fuck up out of here. Man, once this is over, once I'm finished with this, I'm going back to my homework so I can hurry up and graduate. I done doubled up now. Fuck y'all. I done doubled up classes. I'm going to graduate early. I'm getting the fuck away from y'all crazy ass people. I can't take this no more. Anyways, this is voter suppression with a press conference, okay? That's what they're doing. Black leaders across these states have made it clear elections are constitutional. Constitutional state matters, and they will not take orders from a man who tried to overrun democracy once already. Like we're stupid and we forget shit. Recent FBI seizures of election materials in Georgia have added fuel to the fire, with local officials preparing lawsuits over federal overreach. This is about erasing black political power, plain and simple. And the most desperate Drumpf gets, the louder the dog whistle becomes. Because I promise you, I'm so sick of this man. I didn't really even pay attention to this fucker until this. Why couldn't he just shut the fuck up and be a Nepo baby and then go on to glory? Nah, he just had to want to be a fucking dictator. You'll never be king, sir. Never. Fucking disgusting bastard. Now, give me a second here. I think it's time that we have another black terrorist alert, because this is what it feels like. It really feels like this, and I think it's disgusting. But at the same time, I'm also going to give y'all a warning right after it. I do believe I have just one so far. Let me look at these stories and I'll tell you, because honestly, I'm not all here tonight, but I'm gonna be here tonight. You know what I'm saying? I just got mollywopped by life. Life mollywopped the shit out of me. I've only had 4 hours of sleep. Then I took like a 2-hour nap, so that's 6 hours, and I'm still kind of out of it. But I'm here for y'all, and that's what matters. So check this. Now, before y'all even say anything, I'm not blaming this young man here. No, I am saying the DOJ are black terrorists. They are terrorizing black folks. So the Drumpf era is really out here using church walls as a shield for government power. A 21-year-old Temple University student activist, Jerome D'Angelo Richardson, was arrested on February 2nd, 2026, tied to the protests at City's Church in St. Paul, where demonstrators confronted Pastor David Easterwood because he's allegedly also been serving as an interim ICE field director. So you're part of that damn inhumanity, you weirdo. Now, let me say it plainly. If you're preaching on Sunday and directing deportation operations on Monday, people are going to have questions, because that's what accountability is. Attorney General, oh Lord, that bitch, Alien Bondi, because she looked like that fucking alien with that big ass forehead of hers, announced Richardson's arrest and another man's arrest, Ian Davis Austin. That man got 3 first names. Why? Calling it a coordinated attack and threatening if you riot in a place there was no riot. I didn't see a riot. I saw protesters. If you riot in a place of worship, we will find you. Okay, alien, calm down. This isn't an action movie. Sigourney Weaver's nowhere to be found. Fucking weirdo. But the real issue is the charges being stacked like Jenga Tower, conspiracy against rights, and even a count under the FACE Act. And yes, the same FACE Act that's supposed to protect access to clinics is now being invoked in protest-related cases. Richardson turned himself in Philadelphia, and supporters launched a GoFundMe that already raised over $11,000. He also posted a video before his arrest saying he helped journalist Don Lemon with logistics and local context and described what happened at the church as a faith-based protest. His words were basically, if Jesus flipped tables over hypocrisy, why are we acting like it's sinful to challenge hypocrisy today? Exactly. He went into that temple that they had, blasphemed, and turned over tables, knocked money over, all kinds of treasures and shit, and said, knock this off. Now, I'm not here to tell folks how to protest, but I am here to tell you what this looks like. Government power testing how far it can go in criminalizing dissent, especially when dissent is connected to ICE operations and black-led organizing. Because when they start treating protests as conspiracy, they're not protecting faith, they're protecting power. So I hope this young man gets out as soon as possible, because it's not right. And we could consider this next story a black terrorist thing. Why black folks need to remain alert to new powers in ICE agents. Let's see, 2 new powers ICE agents have been granted. Oh shit, here we go. This is a whole siren, y'all. We need a whole we need attention here.
Someone call 911.
They doing it again.
Trying shit and trying.
That's all I'm saying. They trying shit. Y'all need to listen to this. So, according to faith leaders and organizers, there's growing alarm about ICE having expanded authority, including the ability to conduct warrantless arrests and reportedly more aggressive searches tied to finding undocumented immigrants. And if you're black and thinking, that's not my issue, I need you to stop right there. Because when law enforcement gets broader discretion with zero accountability, black people become the test run. That's history, okay? That's what America does. It's its favorite tradition. A pastor and community leader, Christian A. Smith, is warning that these... my cousin's name is that. these powers create a easy pipeline for racial profiling. And he's right. Once an agency can claim suspicion without a warrant, the question becomes who looks suspicious to them? And baby, the answer is always us. Smith also raised the warning about Haitian Americans, especially with the push to end TPS protections. Haitians are black. Haitian Americans are give me a second. I know the word. Indistinguished. There we go. Indistinguishable from black Americans, which meant enforcement can quickly morph into show me your papers, and suddenly citizenship doesn't protect you from harm. I'm still looking for my damn passport. It's somewhere in this bitch. I know it is. I already lost my license and my goddamn ID ATM. I ain't losing my damn at least I know where my birth certificate is. Shit, I know where my security card is also. Okay, so let's see here now. And let's see. Once an agency can claim who okay. Once an agency can claim suspicion without a warrant, the question becomes who looks suspicious to them, and baby, it's always us. Smith also, I already said all of that with that damn hard word, which means enforcement can quickly morph into show me your papers, and suddenly citizenship doesn't protect you from harassment. Smith laid out survival-focused strategies: stay calm if approached, show your ID, organize neighborhood communication chains, and get involved locally, because resistance requires coordination, not vibes. Now, let me add the pro-black translation, or the black translation. This is why we build community defense, not paranoia, preparedness. Because the second law, enforcement gets permission to move fast, answer to nobody. Black people start getting treated like we're all suspects, immigrant or not. And I don't say that to scare you. I say it so you stay alive, all right? Motherfucker, people will automatically think you are something that you are not. And that is it for the terrorism, because it wasn't that much. But I'm going to tell you this damn next story, and the whole lot of them is a whole lot of playing stupid games and winning stupid ass prizes. I promise you, the prizes are stupid as hell. Give me just a second so I can go change my outfit, because, I mean, you took your foot out your mouth, and then guess what? You went ahead and you put your other foot in, and I'm trying to figure this shit out. Why would you do that? Why would you put your other foot in? Do you like the flavor of your feet uncleaned in your mouth? That's nasty. I don't like feet in general. Personally, I don't like drawing feet. I don't really like looking at feet. Honestly, I just don't like it. So hold on, let me switch my outfit. What the fuck? That's the wrong thing. Let me go back up. Here we go. Because we about to play some stupid ass games, and we gonna win some stupid ass prizes. So let's begin.
I don't want the second, I want this. I'm all in my ass way, I'm a wreck. I've been moving like a hot.
Alright, quick culture moment. But we're doing it with actual context, not celebrity worship. Shabuzi won his first Grammy for Best Country Duo Group Performance for Amen with Jelly Roll. First of all, ew. I had a homeboy named Jelly, but not Jelly Roll. And in his speech, he said immigrants built this country, literally, and dedicated his award to children of immigrants. Now, within minutes, the internet did what it does. Folks corrected him because, yes, immigrants contributed, but enslaved black people built foundational wealth in this country under forced labor. I don't remember seeing no old school pamphlets on what we could gain by coming over here. That's all I'm saying. Including major infrastructure, even the symbolic institution folks love to brag about. And honestly, the correction is valid because black history gets erased fast when people talk about building America. Shabuzi came back the next day and clarified he knows black people built this country too, and his words weren't meant to dismiss. He said he was caught in the moment and thinking about his Nigerian immigrant parents and what they sacrificed. Motherfucker, did you not think about the motherfuckers who made it possible for your ass to be here? You dirty bastard. Y'all forget about your ancestors. You don't even know. Some of y'all motherfuckers might be related to us. And you still fucking us over. That's dirty, man. Your own damn family. And honestly, here's my take. This is a good example of about how both truths can exist, but one truth is constantly pushed to the back of the room. Immigrants have helped build this country. And black people were forced to build it without choice, without pay, and without protection. Okay? With humiliation, with degradation, with a whole lot of bullshit. Hey girl, I'm here, just got home. Girl, don't worry about it. Let me tell you, the devil has been working on my ass. I didn't get the job, but I think I might have a seasonal job. I don't know. I lost my damn license and my ATM at the same fucking time. I think I threw them out accidentally because I was pissed off because my motherfucking slumlord had me stuck in the middle of the road because he wanted to park in the middle of the fucking driveway so nobody could go around his ass. My ass almost got hit by a car. Then I found out my license was suspended because I still owed them $100. So that's cool. I reordered everything. But my surgery is in what? 6 days? Whoo, pray for me. It's been one hell of a ride this week. Girl. Also, one more time, I'm going to tell you, I am going to go ahead and start shifting the schedule. I'm going to go to Thursdays at 7. And Sundays, I think I'll stay at 6:30. But Thursdays, I'm going to 7. Because, like I said, I might have a seasonal job. So that'll be after the surgery and all that shit. I need to make some money in this house because I need to live. And I'm trying to bring a life in this world. But I'm glad you came in, girl. I was like, I'm going to tell this shit, but I'm going to be lonely. Anyways, girl, it's all right. Like my homeboy told me, he said the devil always is fighting with those that he ain't got a grasp on. So I guess that's some good news. He ain't got a hold of me. And I'm praying hard for God to cover me because this is not nice. Anyways, yeah, the bigger issue how Americans love multicultural slogans as long as they don't require paying respect to the Black Foundation. So yes, celebrate his win, especially as a black man winning in a space that likes to pretend we don't belong. But don't let immigrant built this country become another way to skip over the reality that black labor was the original engine. We was here first, okay? I don't know how the hell y'all motherfuckers asking, how the hell were you enslaved over 500 years, but the country's only 250 years? Because we were building this bitch. It took that fucking long to build a country when you was using humans as fucking machinery. No, the surgery is on the 10th, which is on a Tuesday. That's another reason why I'm moving my days because one, there's too much happening between Wednesday and Sunday, and two, because shit's moving around in my life, so I got to do some things. So this will be my last Wednesday at 6:30 story for y'all. Just letting y'all know. And we're done talking about this fool. Let's move on to the next story. You know, I love black excellence, and girl, Joker, you came in on the blackest night. I swear to God, there's so much black educational, resourceful information after this, you won't know what to do with yourself. But right now, we're talking about black embarrassment. This heifer right here.
What did the five fingers say to the face? What? Slap!
Detroit judge allegedly embezzles $300K from the city's poor. Here's what she bought with it, feds say. You know what? I can't stand fucking when people get money and it goes to their fucking head. I don't know what's up with that. I know people say you don't understand until you have it. Dude, all I've done is struggle. The first thing I'm going to do is get myself comfortable. The second thing I'm going to do is, and when I say comfortable, I mean I'm going to take care of all my fucking bills. My family's going to be taken care of. And, you know, the devil is busy, north, south. Let tell you, good luck with the job. I still look out for you on jobs too. Thank you, girl, because I can't. I was watching this thing talking about how children get parentification. That's what happened to me. So, yeah, I'm mourning. I'm trying to learn how to mourn the childhood I never had because I was a little adult. That's basically what happened to me. And, you know, I got to figure out how to fucking learn shit because I'm learning that and it's true. I feel like if I don't work, then I'm worthless. But the whole concept of that is not right. So I'm working on that. But anyways, let's talk about this heifer. This story makes my stomach turn. A sitting judge in Michigan, Andrea Bradley Baskin, is accused of running an embezzlement scheme that stole around $70,000 from the estates of incapacitated people. People the courts already determined couldn't safely manage their own finances. She preyed on them. That fucking vulture preyed on them. Poor babies. Whew. And what allegedly happened? The exact nightmare scenario the people assigned to protect. Vulnerable, those treated them like an ATM. Prosecutors say the money went towards a stake in a local bar and even helped pay for a luxury Ford Expedition lease. Meanwhile, the ward, the person the money was meant to help, didn't benefit. Ooh, that's dirty. And she's not alone. The indictment includes her father, a lawyer, a guardianship agency owner, and a group home operator accused of taking rent, quote unquote, payments for wards who didn't even live in the facility. They're charged with conspiracy to commit wire fraud with some are facing money laundering charges for allegedly hiding the money trail. The judge has been removed from her docket administratively, and the FBI is basically saying no one is above the law. Really? You could have fooled me. Because it's probably because she's the wrong color. Had she been a little lighter, more lighter, her nose been a little less whiter, her lips been a little thinner, her eyes been a little lighter color, yeah, she wouldn't have been in trouble. Not right now. Good, because when judges and guardians exploit the vulnerable, it isn't just money stolen. It's just trust destroyed. And it reinforces why so many families, especially black families, fear systems that claim we're here to help. No, you ain't. Because too often they help themselves. This heifer helped herself. She got too, girl, you got too adjacent. You got too adjacent, you jackass, and that's what you get for getting charged. If you are guilty, I hope they take all your fucking money. I can't stand when motherfuckers let money go to their head and start doing illegal shit, okay? I don't appreciate that shit. When you finally get to the top, fuck, I don't care if you're gonna be selfish. At least don't fucking take from the poor people. You done finally made it. At least don't take from the people that got less than you. Shit, y'all some horrible people. Now let's talk about y'all Bible thumpers who don't seem to know the Bible, because apparently somebody calling y'all asses out too, and I'm glad for it. Famous pastor reveals the biblical truth about submissive wives that social media ignores. I need y'all to hear this and listen to it too. Now, this one is for the group chats and the folks trapped in those red pill algorithm tunnels. Yeah, y'all. Pastor A.R. Bernard is addressing the whole submissive wife obsession that social media keeps pushing like it's the secret sauce to relationships. And the fact that some of y'all mayonnaise folks have just overtaken the Bible and just wanted to you blasphemy. Y'all have blasphemed the Bible. I don't know how we gonna get through this one. Anyways, he makes one point that should stop a lot of nonsense right there. Once submission is demanded, it's already distorted. Okay? Because online submission gets sold as control, as silence, as a woman shrinking herself to keep a man comfortable. But Bernard is like, no. Biblically, it's about alignment, discernment, and not domination. He also points out something folks conveniently ignore. Mutual submission is in the text. Ephesians 5:21 literally says, submit to one another, not woman submit and men act up. Let me say that again. Ephesians 5:21 literally says, submit to one another, not women submit and men act up. In his framing, a husband's role is sacrificial love, meaning if he's selfish, abusive, manipulative, or spiritually lazy, he's not leading anything. And a woman isn't called to follow dysfunction just because it has a Bible verse taped to it. He's basically saying this isn't about who's in charge. It's about how power is exercised. And that lens applies beyond marriage too, like elected officials and systems of authority. He also rejects using pop culture, manosphere, podcast, or internet gender wars as a guide for relationships. In other words, stop letting broken men with microphones teach you theology. Amen. And let me add the real world translation. If somebody uses submission as a weapon, they don't want partnership. They want ownership. And black women have already been through enough ownership in history to be allergic to that mess. You must submit to each other. If you don't like it, I don't know what to tell you. Shit. What can I say? Moving on. And I'm so glad that I found this story because I was getting upset. Fulton County to fight FBI Drumpf in federal court. So now we're officially in the phase where federal agencies are grabbing actual ballots from a majority black county and acting surprised when folk call it overreach. On January 28th, the FBI executed a search warrant at the Fulton County Elections Hub and walked out with hundreds of boxes of 2020 election materials, ballots, voter rolls, ballot images, the whole damn archive. Yes, original ballots. Fulton County Commissioner Marvin Arrington Jr., who also happens to be the only practicing attorney on the commission, said absolutely not. The county plans to challenge the warrant in federal court and demand ballots be returned. Here's the red flag. The FBI was reportedly authorized to copy records, but instead took physical custody of the original ballots and did so without a clear chain of custody inventory. That's a problem. That's a problem because once original ballots leave local control, questions immediately arise. Who touched them? Where were they stored? And how do we verify everything comes back intact? County leaders say they complied with the warrant, but are challenging its scope, its legality, and the risk it poses to voter privacy and election integrity. They're also pushing to keep documents sealed inside Georgia and demanding a forensic accounting. Let's be very clear. This didn't happen in a random county. This happened in Fulton County, Atlanta, ground zero for Drumpf's obsession with black voters. When the same election has already been audited, legated, and certified, this doesn't look like investigation. It looks like intimidation with paperwork. Oh, Lord. Moving on, but this one, I could care less. Give me a moment. I need to take a drink. There we go. Elon Musk threatens boycott of the Odyssey after actress chosen as world's most beautiful woman. Go ahead and boycott, motherfucker. You are not one. You are not very pleasant to look at in general. Let me just say that. Yeah. So Christopher Nolan is making a big, expensive adaptation of the Odyssey. Massive cast: Zendaya, Matt Damon, Robert Pattinson, and Hathaway. 2 million feet of film shot. The thing is already positioned as cinema with a capital C. Then rumor drops that Lupita Nyong'o might be Helen of Troy. Might. And suddenly Elon Musk lost his damn mind. I know you ain't talking because I ain't seen no damn Helen of Troy's anywhere around this motherfucker. You can kiss my ass, you pale, pasty, ugly ass motherfucker. Anyways, he hops online insisting Helen was blonde, fair-skinned, and that casting a dark-skinned woman makes the story incoherent. He even accuses Nolan of losing his integrity. Sir, Helen of Troy is not real. She's a mythological figure, the daughter of Zeus, kidnapped by a Trojan prince, a literary device whose beauty supposedly launched a war. And throughout film history, she's been played by women who were not Greek, not historically accurate, and definitely not divinely born. Ugh. What'd you say? Felon needs to worry about his business failing. Exactly. And I need him to get the fuck out of our country. I'm so sick of these fucking foreigners in our country fucking with our country. Shit, I don't mind foreigners in our country, but I have issues with foreigners trying to run our fucking country. And his name is oh hell yeah, this motherfucker on Christmas Day was trying to get some little girl. You nasty, ugly, he's reptilian. I think he is a fucking reptile. Ugh. Anyways, let's talk about this Helen of Troy. But this is where integrity becomes a concern. Black folks online responded appropriately by roasting the premise. People pointed out that Helen is as real as Clifford the Big Red Dog, and Lupita being beautiful is not exactly a stretch. What this is really exposed isn't concern for Greek literature. Aren't Greek people brunettes? I don't even think they had. I think the majority of them motherfuckers were brunettes. You're a brunette, you ugly ass bastard. Anyways, what this really exposed isn't a concern for Greek literature. It's the same old discomfort with black beauty of occupying space that white folks mentally reserve for themselves. And the funniest part, Lupita hasn't even been confirmed for the role. And so we're doing all of this over a rumor about a myth in a movie about gods. Not even real gods. Just because there's only one. Please rest. Shut your ugly ass up. Go find some lips that actually look normal, you ugly bastards. Your damn robot don't even work right. Shit, I ain't paying all that money for a robot that can't act right. Moving on, because this shit is still going to get pettier. How a snow-packed stolen parking spot in Pittsburgh turned into a viral and hilarious TikTok series. Let's take a quick break from the fascism and talk about winter chaos. In Midwest cities, there's an unwritten rule called dibs. If you shovel a parking spot, you mark it with a chair, cone, or random household object, and people are supposed to respect it. Man, if I shovel some shit and yo ass start fucking with me, we gonna fight. We gonna fucking fight, okay? Don't you dare take my spot after I done shoveled all that shit. That took me 3 fucking breaks to get 2 feet of snow off my damn car last week. Don't y'all play with me. And there's supposed to be another inch coming on Sunday. That means I got to get up on the 9th to get that shit off, so on the 10th someone else can drive my ass to the hospital. Ain't that a bitch? Anyways. In Midwest cities, there, like I said, keyword supposed. A TikTok user named Takesha Johnson, aka at Baby E Moore, went viral after burying a woman's car in snow because the woman parked in a spot Johnson's son had shoveled for 2 hours. Ooh, I would have too. I would have buried your damn car too, you ignorant bastard. You know damn well that wasn't for you. The video titled "Don't Steal Parking Spots" hit over 3 million views. Folks were laughing, debating morality, and choosing sides like it was a courtroom drama. The woman whose car got buried eventually called the police, who showed up and helped her shovel, which somehow made TikTok even louder. Johnson said she might bury another car in the future. The woman responded diplomatically, saying, "People have different definitions of a hero." Meanwhile, other snow wars popped up. Neighbors dumping snow on cars, scratches from shovels, even physical fights in Baltimore over shoveled spots. More of the story, winter reveals character, and parking etiquette might be the last frontier of American lawlessness. I haven't had much of it, but damn it if somebody don't figure out. This man has told me he was going to paint parking spots since last fucking year. I cannot wait to fucking get out of this bitch. I hope I get a job soon and get the hell out of here. I can't do it no more. This is ridiculous, and I will not. But let's see what's next. Cause I told you this is the blackest talk on it I've ever done. I promise you. Black TikTok is running. Michelle Obama's becoming back to number one. I wish I hadn't canceled my Netflix. Had I known, I would have went over there and watched that shit. I didn't know it was on Netflix. So this is how cultural power actually works. When Melania Drumpf, that bitch, rolled out her documentary GOP, I can't understand anything that bitch says at all. And they had a nerve to. And did y'all hear? He is knocking down the Kennedy Center. Oh, somebody get his ass out of here. Why won't he go to the upper room already? Oh. Okay, GOP aligned voices started pushing people to support it. I'm not joking. I saw a Craigslist message in Boston asking for people to come see the movie. I thought about it. I got cussed out because I told my mother I thought about it. I thought about going to sleep in that bitch and getting $50 for free. But my mom said, don't even do that. What the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you even do that? You gonna sit up there and put your dignity down? So yeah, I got cussed out for even joking about that shit. So yeah, I'm not watching that damn stupid ass movie about some skinny ass, alien ass looking, can't speak right white lady running around supporting her orange excuse of a husband that touches kids. Hell no, allegedly. All right, so anyways, Black TikTok looked at that and said, nah. Instead of arguing, they organized. This plan was simple. Stream Michelle Obama's Becoming on Netflix nonstop. Rate it, loop it, leave it playing while you clean, nap or mind your business. Not out of obsession or out of strategy. Creators called it a cultural move. A reminder that you don't have to accept every polished political rollout handed to you. The result, Becoming shot into Netflix's top 10. I'm so glad. Netflix is top 10. She went to the top 10. You should have made a video from Craigslist 8 ad. Girl, I probably should have. Girl, I was looking at that shit. I'm like, I'm near Boston. I need $50. I need a nap. Because I heard that shit was 2 hours. That's a nap. My mom said anything over a nap is a coma. Anyways, let's see here now. No hashtags screaming, no debates, just quiet coordination and receipts. I'm trying not to scream all the time because it's fucking me up and I'm pretty sure I'm running people away. That's the difference between cultural relevance and forced attention. One grows naturally, the other needs constant begging. Black TikTok chose joy, humor, and precision and still won. Shit, I'm still trying to figure out how I can support. If I had the money, if I get this damn temporary job, I'm gonna go get Netflix back and just put this shit on while I go to sleep. It's gonna be playing. That'll be my lullaby. I have no problem with that. I have absolutely no problem with that. Moving on, because I had to look this shit up here, okay? I had to go read stuff because somebody said that in 325 AD, a bunch of bishops got together to create the concept of the Messiah. No, that is absolutely wrong. I went and looked that shit up and everything. No, they were trying to see if this dude was they were trying to see if the Messiah was actually what he was. And I don't know why they needed to get together because he did what he did. That's all I'm saying. He did what he did. So in line of that, I bring you this. These hilarious fake Black history tweets that are guaranteed to make you laugh, and I'm dragging their asses because I can't stand ignorance at all. I can't stand willing ignorance at all. If you willingly ignorant as hell, then I can't fucks with you. I cannot fuck with you. So let's end this set on joy because Black History Month isn't just about trauma. It's about resilience, creativity, and laughing through the nonsense. Every year, social media revives the tradition of fake Black history moments. And honestly, this community needs therapy. And this is it. We're talking about imaginary pioneers like the first Black man to get a shape up with his fit still on. What the fuck? The first Black person to ever say girl bye with conviction. The first Black man to borrow $10 until Friday. The fuck? The first Black woman whose mouth was already for food that was suddenly gone. None of it is real, and that's the point. Black humor has always been how we metabolize pain, absurdity, and survival. Turning every experience into shared laughter is part of how we stay human in a country that keeps trying to grind us down. I just want to see the fuckers that actually came up with this shit, because I want to know who the hell was the first black woman whose mouth was all ready for food that was suddenly gone, because I think that motherfucker is in Africa. So, anyways, but don't let anyone shame you for laughing too, because some of this shit is just ignorant but funny. Because sometimes comedy is the most honest archive we've got. So that's it for the stupid games and the stupid prizes. We about to go ahead and do some serious learning. I'm telling you, this is the most blackest. I don't even have time for a speech from Obama. Not from Obama. I don't have even time for a speech from Malcolm X. I'm telling you, that's how many stories I kept seeing that were detrimental for this community. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to do my little commercial, and then I'll be back with a whole lot of education. I mean, I'm gonna hit you with two different things. I'm gonna hit you with my education transition and my damn light commercial, because it is deep. All right, y'all. So if you like what I'm doing, or if you feel like I should change some things up, you have any recommendations, hit me up in the comments. But if you come at me like an idiot and don't know how to spell, I swear to God, I will drag you and delete your fucking comment, so nobody gets to see your fame. I swear to God, I have no time, because my comments are connected to my phone, and I know when you're doing shit. So here we go.
It's just me and the fam. 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 Yeah, yeah. It's just me and the fam. See my little Tay-Tay, that's my hype girl, that's my mascot. No one's go for hours and some hours till we pass out. Stay inside the house, turned up with them racks out. Stay inside the house, turned.
Yo, it's so many, hey, it's so many, yo, it's so many, yo, it's so many lies. Look in my eyes, they know I'm the truth. Knocking them down every time I step in the booth. We ain't gotta lie, they know we the vibe, we living in proof. It's young conscious, shoot my life a movie, I live in a spoof. Ain't no sticking around, I'm on the move, I'm checking the dudes. Yeah, it's only us two, so you know we copping that coupe. We on the roof, smoking dope, look at the view. Yeah, we used to chill on the stoop, now we out here breaking the news. It ain't shit you.
Here we go, y'all. I ain't joking with you. 2026 BHM, secret black system that kept us alive and still do. Before hashtags, before nonprofit, before America pretended it cared. When this country failed black people repeatedly, we didn't sit around waiting to be rescued. We built, brick by brick, for us, by us. FUBU. Koreans think it's a Korean word. Mutual aid societies, burial funds, insurance companies, churches doubling as political war rooms. These weren't charity projects. They were lifelines designed to protect, educate, and sustain black lives in a society that denied us safety, stability, and opportunity on purpose. Groups like Free the African Society in the 1700s provided medical care and window support when the state provided nothing. The Phoenix Society focused on education and literacy. Black settlers built entire governing communities like the Wilberforce Colony to escape racist laws. The AME Church wasn't just about worship, it was about dignity, organizing, and freedom. Black nurses formed their own professional associations when white hospitals locked them out. Black people even created the first black-owned insurance companies because white ones wouldn't bury us with dignity. This is what folks miss when they talk about black separatism like it's a fantasy or a threat. We've already done this. We became masters of communal architecture because survival demanded it. America didn't keep its promises, so we built our own safety net and perfected the art of making a way out of no way. And the blueprint still works. So y'all, all I'm saying is check with these companies and these groups and all that shit. I mean, the Phoenix Society, Free African Society. I mean, there's something out there that is an equivalent to those. Please do not think that we just out here on different boats. Moving on with this, let's go to the next story. Some of the best places around the country to learn about Black history all year long. February isn't just a vibe, it's a reminder. For over a century, Black History Month has existed to fight erasure because if we don't document ourselves, someone else will rewrite it, like Shabuzi. Across this country are museums that don't just tell history, they prove it. Places like the Negro League Baseball Museum, where Black excellence thrived even when segregation tried to erase it. The Schomburg Center, holding millions of records that say we were here. The National Civil Rights Museum, standing on the ground where Dr. King was assassinated, refusing to let comfort replace truth. From plantations that tell the truth about slavery to music museums showing how Black creativity shaped every genre America profits from. These spaces don't just educate, they correct lies. They remind us that Black history isn't a sidebar, it's the spine of the American story. If you want to understand this country, really understand it, you don't start with textbooks. You start with these rooms, these artifacts, these names that survive despite attempts to erase them. Because memory is resistance. Y'all motherfuckers need to study up on shit. Man, I used to just look at books sometimes. My mom forced me to read books, but when she finally got off my back, I liked studying shit. I was 12 years old wanting to see the Malcolm X movie, so it's not like you can't reach them. Moving on, because I love this picture. And if you ever have a chance, go on Word in Black and you'll find this picture. It's even bigger. I wanted to make it bigger, but I was in a rush. So, how archives tell the truth America tries to forget. As federal power expands and history is contested, one archivist, says that Black records reveal patterns America refuses to confront. I told you this is the blackest thing I've ever done. I hope I do more. Here's something Black people understood long before hashtags and think pieces. If it isn't documented, it didn't happen, at least not officially. Archives aren't dusty nostalgia. They're tools of survival. Historically, Black people study war records and land deeds, church minutes, wills, anything that proved existence, ownership, citizenship, because the machinery of oppression doesn't usually look violent at first. It looks orderly, bureaucratic, and legal. Okay. The Fugitive Slave Act didn't arrive with chaos. It didn't arrive with paperwork, warrants signed by people who never met the accused, ledger listing human beings as property, compliance dressed up as a law. And today, the uniform changed, the logic didn't. That's why documenting presence matters. Because when people say this isn't America, Black folks can pull receipts and say, actually, it is. Preservation isn't just about trauma, it's resistance. Margin notes, coded letters, church registries, proof that Black people didn't wait for freedom. We designed it, negotiated it, and fought for it by line. Archives are warnings and they're love letters to the future. What the hell do you think I'm doing this for? I'm doing this for archives. The more people that hear this, they can spread it on. If they like it, they can push it on. If they share it, they can share it on. Because these motherfuckers are trying to delete shit so much. But once it's in your brain, it doesn't go away unless your ass is trying to forget it on purpose, okay? Useful information does not just go away because you ain't used to it, okay? You keep that in your mind. This is stuff we need to remember. I have my birth certificate. I have my second social security card because the original one fell apart. I have my second one and it's not looking so good. Hold on. Phone is ringing. Whenever the phone rings, I must answer just in case. I got elder parents. It is spam, so I will ignore it. All right. Anyways, y'all keep your shit documented. That's all I'm saying. I can't wait until I can go steal some more damn pictures from people's photo books. Moving on, photo albums. Black History Now. Thomas H. Watkins built what Black media was told could not last. Thomas H. Watkins didn't ask for permission. He built. He founded the New York Daily Challenge, making it the first black-owned daily newspaper in New York City history. And he did it while white folks said it couldn't survive. It didn't just survive, it thrived. And at its peak, the paper generated nearly $30 million a year, employed black journalists, advertisers, managers, and printers, and delivered unapologetic coverage of black political power and community life for Bed-Stuy outward. Watkins wasn't symbolic, he was operational. He proved black readership had measurable value, that advertising dollars could circulate into black communities, that independence wasn't just ideological, it was profitable. And when people were scared to cover police abuse, housing inequity, or global liberation struggles, the Challenge did it anyways. Watkins believed ownership was the key to freedom, narrative control, economic control, institutional memory. He built a regional black press infrastructure that outperformed mainstream outlets in depth and courage, and he never softened his stance. That's legacy. That's blueprint. And that work is still unfinished. I hope it's still going. I need to get into this stuff once I get my freaking life straight. I'm trying to do it now. Anyways, let's keep on. Education is repair. Black history and America at 250. Shit's older than that, but yeah, we know what to do. So Black History Month exists because lies existed first. Dr. Carter G. Woodson didn't create Negro History Week in 1926 for the celebration alone. He created it as a correction and counterweight to the racist propaganda and deliberate miseducation. And here we are a century later still needing it. Repair isn't just a check, it's truth, recognition, dignity. It's understanding from slave ships to ballot boxes. Black people built this country while being denied its benefits. Black history is American history. You can't separate them. The White House was built by enslaved hands. Cities were designed by black intellect. Culture, science, democracy itself were all shaped by black labor and vision. Remembering this isn't about guilt, it's about accuracy. And in a political moment hostile to justice, remembering becomes an act of resistance. What the hell do you think I'm doing this for? Every February is a reminder that progress doesn't move in straight lines. It moves because people refuse to forget. Dr. Woodson faced oppositions too. His work wasn't welcomed at first, but truth has a way of expanding anyways. History doesn't belong to the past. It belongs to those willing to fight for it. And damn it, if I can bring it to y'all, I'm gonna bring it to you, even when they fucking come look for me. I'm ready for it. I already heard about the shit, so I'm ready for it. If you're gonna come. My life is already fucked up. I don't mind them anymore, cause shit, I'm still in survival mode, bitch. Moving on. Now, this one, I just really wanted to end this segment with. We're gonna keep going for health, just opinion wise. But this one, I really wanted to end with this. We need to talk about this. Racial healing starts with honest conversations. I'm so sick and tired of people always talk. I promise you, I will stop talking to you if you tell me racism doesn't exist anymore. I went and got rid of that girl off my Facebook. I did, because every time I thought about that shit, it just kept making me angry. So, there's a lie we've been sold for generations. Don't talk to kids about race. You'll scare them. The fuck? They always talk to me about race. Even when I was damn 3 years old, when I started talking, they talked to me about race. I don't know. I guess my mom didn't get that damn memo. I was talked to about race the whole fucking 9 yards. Shit. Meanwhile, racism is out here talking to them first. This story follows young adults and mental health professionals saying that black families already know early conversation about race aren't just prepping bias, they're racial healing. They help black children process racism without swallowing it as self-hate. One woman, Jasene Coleman Shelton, who's black and Hispanic, said her family affirming her black identity early made all the difference. Yeah, I'm black and Cape Verdean, even though the mother is black, but they want to call themselves Cape Verdean. They speak Portuguese. Either way, you're black. said her family affirming her black identity early made all the difference. That foundation gave her her confidence before the world tried to define her. That's real. Because when society is eager to label you, you better know who you are before they put their hands on your narrative. My family had that. I'm loving these topics tonight. I told you it's the blackest one I've ever done. I saw these stories and I said I have to do them. And I'm telling you right now, my mom, even my grandmother, who was half white, my dad's mother, had already started talking to me about, race. She told me I had to work 3 times as hard because I'm black, I'm female, and I'm intelligent. At least that's what she said. Anyways, let me continue. A psychiatry resident, Dr. Matthew S.L. Duncan, explains the stakes. Repeated racism becomes a psychological injury, what clinicians call race-based traumatic stress. Chronic exposure can lead to anxiety, depression, trouble concentrating, sleep problems, and mistrust of institutions like schools, hospitals, and even therapy. And let's keep it 100. That mistrust didn't come out of nowhere. The point here isn't to make kids paranoid. It's to make them prepared and proud. Silence doesn't protect black children. Preparation does. Positive representation does. Knowing their rights does, including policies like the Crown Act that protect black hair and cultural expression. The message is simple. Teach them early, celebrate them loudly, and give them a safe place to speak. Because yes, racial trauma is real, but so is black resilience. And we owe our babies both truth and tools. I don't know what the hell y'all talking about. My mama talked about race all the goddamn time. I went and talked about race with other motherfuckers, and they talked to me about race. Shit. So you tell me what the fuck. Maybe it's because I got parentified. I don't know. But I'm telling you right now, motherfuckers talk to me about race. They talk to me about too much shit. Really, they did. I'm going to bring that down for a second. And I'm going to try to lighten it up. So, Valentine's Day, which I don't celebrate, is pagan. Check it out. It's coming. But if you like ignorance and you want to celebrate it, I'm not going to stop you. I'm just telling you, I went and looked that shit up and the history is not good. We gonna go ahead and talk about some things black women should do for themselves. Choose rest, and it's not laziness. So let's do that. Where's my flowers? I'm so glad I finally uploaded that shit. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I need to start making shit. I guess I need to start like pushing the other channel more. People like horror movies and shit. Love your dress and hair. Girl, I like this dress because it's warm. My hair actually looks kind of like that when it's wet. Except I don't let it hang in my face like that because it'll bug the shit out of me. And the baby hair is natural because my mama scratched the shit out of me when I was little. I'm going to do this early. That's what I know. I'm going to do this early, and then I'm going to do the flowers one. I'm going to go ahead and promote this black-owned company. If you're interested in CBD or you're interested in your lips popping and you like relaxation, check out CBD Honey Lips. She can be found on Twitter, Instagram, and Threads, okay? It is a black-owned, woman-owned company. She's all into that therapy and stuff. So check this out. All right, so 10 unorthodox ways black women can choose themselves on Valentine's Day. Black women are leading a self-care revolution, and it's not the cute Instagram version with candles and a boss babe caption. This is about survival, y'all. We've been conditioned to overgive, overfunction, overperform, and it comes with a biological price tag. I think I'm going to die early from the stress, personally. Chronic stress. Black women have some of the highest rates of hypertension in the U.S. And stress doesn't just live in your mind, it lives in your blood pressure, your sleep, your inflammation, and your nervous system. So when Black women say, I'm choosing softness, which I would love, boundaries and rest, that's not selfish. It's strategic. Let us be. We're tired. Shit. Audre Lorde said it best. Caring for myself is self-preservation, and that's political warfare. Because this society has historically benefited from Black women being exhausted, available, and unprotected. And let's talk about self-care. Let's talk about how self-care gets reduced to consumerism. Spa day, nails, luxury travel, like healing is something you buy. At least that was in my head. I thought the spa day. I never had a spa day. Real self-care is deeper. It's community. It's saying no without guilt. It's not donating your energy to unworthy situations. It's feeding yourself like you deserve to be alive, not like you need to earn food. Some of the best unorthodox, what'd you say? Well, you know stress is an issue. Change this up, sis. I'm trying to learn it to do that too. Yes, I am trying to. I'm trying to learn how to receive help because I'm used to always helping. Yeah, that's the psychology of a child who was raised too fast or grew up too fast. Yeah, I had no real childhood. Anyways, let's see. Some of the best unorthodox self-care ideas in this piece are actually old school. Gather with other Black women. I've been doing that. Make personal rituals. Take no productivity dates. Invest in body work that honors what you've carried and opt out of the noise entirely when it's too much. And my favorite part, it doesn't require romance, doesn't require being chosen, doesn't require outside validation. It's Black women choosing themselves on purpose. That's not soft. That's power. Okay? Power can be soft. Just letting you know. So that's your self-care. Now let's talk about some Black excellence, because we really need that, especially in this time. God, we need it. We got a lot of stories, but I'm gonna get you through them as fast as I can. All right, designer Stella Jean brings culture and style back to the Olympic stage with Team Haiti's 2026 Winter Olympic looks. I'm so glad it's not in America, and that's for the safety of everybody. This one is pure symbolism, and I love it. For the 2026 Milan Cortina Winter Olympics, Team Haiti's uniforms are being designed by Haitian-Italian designer Stella Jean. She previously worked on Haiti's 2024 Paris Olympic fits, and she's doing what she always does, putting culture and history into fabric. Originally, the uniform featured Toussaint Louverture. I don't know how to say that. I'm not French. The leader of the Haitian Revolution, the man who helped build the first Black Republic in 1804 and terrified Europe's empires. The International Olympic Committee flagged it under their rules against political or racial propaganda, which is interesting because they love statements until Black liberation is the statement, motherfuckers. So Stella Jean pivoted smartly. She removed the historical figure but kept the symbol, a riderless red horse inspired by Haitian artist Edouard Duvel-Carré. The horse remains boldly placed because it represents Haiti's presence and resistance. She also incorporated the Haitian tignon head wrap rooted in I don't know how to say that word, rooted in enslaved women's history. Team Haiti is only two athletes, Richardson Viano and Stevenson Servant, and they're not a winter country, but that's the point. Haiti being there is a statement. As the Haitian ambassador put it, absence is how erasure happens. And in the middle of all this, Haitian immigrants in the U.S. are battling for protection while Drumpf administration tries to end it. So yes, this is sport, but it's also visibility. And Haiti refuses to be edited out. Shit, don't let yourself be edited out at all. And we're going to do another good news because I get to talk about this and I'm so happy to. Morehouse College announces inaugural 50 under 50 class. Woo! Morehouse dropped its inaugural 50 under 50 class, and this is not just a list of accomplishments. It's a blueprint for what purpose-driven Black leadership can look like. These are Morehouse men under 50 making measurable impact across law, education, public service, journalism, health, philanthropy, business, and innovation. And the key part, they're not just shining individually, they're staying connected to the institution and investing back into it. Every single honoree is a donor to Morehouse. That matters because we love to celebrate giving back as a slogan. But this is structure, money, mentorship, service, and engagement sustaining the pipeline. Selection wasn't vibes either. It was rubric, professional achievement, community impact, commitment to the college, and personal trajectory. Damn that word. And the honorees range from mayors to judges, just keep your hands out of people's pockets, to journalists, to executives and founders. The kind of network that moves resources and influences when used responsibly. This isn't about worshiping people. It's about highlighting a culture of building where success isn't separate from responsibility. Morehouse is basically saying, here's what leadership looks like when you lead on purpose. And honestly, in a time of clout chasing and hollow branding, that kind of intentional excellence is refreshing. And I'm going to tell you right now, just thinking about that, get your hands out my pocket, that is a bad term, but I think I know how to fix it. We gonna use that to the government. Keep your hands out of Black people's pockets. How about that? That's gonna go with Orange Lives Don't Matter. I got my merch already started. I need to get that up because I am broke as fuck. And apparently seasonal work seems to be the only thing that seems to be catching me right now till I get out of fucking school. Let's get this down and we gonna talk about some business. But she says she's not done, okay? So this is some more business kind of information for y'all, if you will. And I want to play this because I'm just glad to freaking have it. So I'm going to play it again. It's not good that it's happening to her, but she says it's not stopping her. That's the good news. That's the good news right there. So where the hell is it? Where the hell is it? Where the hell is it? Oh, there it is. I lost it. I fucking lost it. Oh, there it is. Okay, y'all. Like I said, I don't think it's good news, but she said she ain't done. So breaking down Pat McGrath's Labs Chapter 11 bankruptcy filing. Okay, we're talking business because people heard bankruptcy and immediately assumed the brand is dead. Let me see. Okay. Pat McGrath Labs filed for Chapter 11 reorganization on January 22nd. That's not a shutdown by default. It's a legal process to restructure debt while staying operational. Pat McGrath is saying she's not going anywhere, and she's postponed an auction of assets. The stated goal is to preserve the brand, keep employees, and keep products moving. I know that's right. Now, the context matters. Pat McGrath is the daughter of Jamaican immigrants. Her love of makeup started with her mother creating custom shades because Black skin was ignored by the industry. A story way too many of us can relate to. Pat McGrath went on to define runway beauty for luxury fashion houses, launched her brand in 2015, and became a powerhouse fast. Remember, Gold 001 selling out immediately? That was the moment people realized, oh, she's not playing. But luxury beauty is a tricky market, and high-priced palettes aren't succession-proof. Sales slowed, debt caught up. Now she's reorganizing. Here's what I want Black consumers to take from this. When a Black-owned brand hits turbulence, it doesn't automatically mean failure. It means we're watching the hard part of the building in a market that rewards mega conglomerates. Pat McGrath built legacy-level artistry. If Chapter 11 helps her restructure and come back leaner, that's not shame, it's strategy. And yes, some fans are already doing their part by buying Foundation out of pure love and solidarity, and I respect that. I might go check if I actually have some money. But that's it for that tale of the news. You know what time it is. It's time for celebrity news.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
God dang it, I wasn't ready. At least I know which button to press now.
Ain't nobody got time for
it. Okay, I'm done. I don't want to hit that no more. All right. I'm gonna do my commercial one more time. We'll be back with celebrity news. Oh my god, my heart. That scared the shit out of me so bad. What the hell is my commercial? Oh god. My poor heart is just beating out of my chest. I don't need this.
It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the. It's just me and the fam. Yeah, yeah. It's just me and the fam. See my little Tay-Tay, that's my hype girl, that's my mascot. No one's go for hours and some hours till we pass out. Stay inside the house, turned up with them racks out. Stay inside the house, turn.
Okay, so we got quite a few things to talk about with that. So we're going to start with the gentlest of celebrity news. All right. So Lil Jon asked for privacy and prayers as son DJ Young Slade is missing in Georgia. So if you see this young man, please report him to his father. I did not know he changed his hair. Okay. So let's talk about it. It's serious and let's treat it like real life. Little John's 27-year-old son, Nathan Smith, who performs as DJ Young Slade, has been reported missing in Georgia. Police say he was last seen early morning on February 3rd around 6 a.m. This is a bolo. After he ran out of his home barefoot and hasn't been seen or heard from since. The scary detail, he reportedly doesn't have his phone and may be disoriented and in need of assistance. That wording matters because it suggests this isn't a grown man just went out situation. This is potentially a safety and medical concern. Little John asked for privacy and prayers for Nathan to come home safe. And whether you like Little John's music or not, that's somebody's child. And this is the part where the internet needs to stop being weird and start being helpful. If you're in the area and you saw someone barefoot, confused, or in distress around that time, this is the moment to call it in. Missing person cases don't need spectators. They need eyes, calm action, and community cooperation. And I'm going to say something else too. When it comes to missing folks, especially Black folks, the urgency is rarely the same as it is for others. So yes, it matters that people amplify with care, not conspiracy. If you have any information, contact the department, the Atlanta Police Department. Let's keep this about one goal. Nathan comes home alive. That's what we need to. I need to drink some water first. The young man needs to come home alive. Because even if it's not as cold as it is up here, I wouldn't be running outside with no shoes on. So something had to go down to cause that man to go out with no shoes on. Anyways, we're going to keep on moving. Lord.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Kirk Franklin calls out the church's silence over ICE and makes surprising claim about Jesus. The only reason ICE did this is because he said something about Jesus. That's the only reason. Kirk Franklin has never been the sit down and hum quietly type, and now he's catching heat again because he said the church should be more vocal about what's happening in the world, instead, including the chaos around ICE. I kind of agree. I do agree. Excuse me. His point is simple. If the church claims it's about saving people, it can't only mean saving souls. It has to include saving lives. Franklin's basically saying, get out the pews and into the streets. Compassion isn't supposed to be theoretical. Then he said something that made some folks clutch their pearls. He argued that Jesus' parents were technically refugees. Yeah, they should. And he's not wrong. Biblically, Mary and Joseph fled to Egypt because King Herod ordered the killing of male babies under 2. This is literally a family escaping state violence. That's a persecution. That's not a vacation travel. That's refugees, okay? So the parents of the Messiah that you claim to be so much of, children of, they were refugees. The baby was a refugee. People online got mad like Franklin invented a new Bible when supporters were like, read the Bible you claim to live by. One person basically said, cheering on ICE cruelty while praising Jesus is like cheering on the soldiers who pierced him. I totally agree. And listen, that's spicy. But the underlying point stands. You can't claim faith and then celebrate them. Those motherfuckers are evil. And now you already said you don't respect celebrities getting. I don't really respect them getting into politics. But I agree with I agree with clout chasing. But this isn't Kirk doing celebrity activism for attention. This is him saying if the church is silent while people are being brutalized, what exactly are you doing? What are you doing? Because faith without compassion is just performance with a choir. Seriously. Y'all got all that money, you and all those reserves, you can lend that damn church fund, you can give to some people right now. They getting their asses whooped. And I'm telling you, black folks, if you got to be out there, don't get your ass whooped. I told you, the majority of us are sitting this shit out and it hurts. But damn it, they want us out there. They want us out there so they can escalate. So sit your asses down, please. Sit your black ass down. I'm just saying. All right, so I talked about this before, and now we finally got a picture. And please, y'all don't get that damn stereotype on lesbians moving into each other's houses and getting married before the damn week is out. They saying it ain't. So it's clearly AI. Portia Williams and girlfriend Patrice Sway McKinney are shutting down engagement speculations after fake photos surfaces. I heard that. So this is less about reality TV and about the fact that AI is turning the internet into a lying-ass carnival. Portia Williams' girlfriend, Patrice Sway McKinney, had to shut down engagement rumors after digitally altered images started circulating online, making it look like she was engaged. She went on to Instagram and said plainly, I am not engaged. Then added what everyone needs to start saying in 2026. It's clearly AI. Lord, don't believe everything you see. Yeah, AI will fuck you up too. And that's the real headline, because the damage isn't just celebrity gossip. The damage is that AI images are being used to manufacture narratives, stir drama, and generate clicks. And it's only going to get worse. Today, it's a fake ring. Tomorrow, it's a fake arrest, a fake confession, a fake leaked video. And people will share it without checking because outrage is addictive. I'm looking for fingers. I'm always looking for fingers. Yeah, it is. It is all the way out of control. So yes, she dragged low-budget blogs and the people spreading fake stories as she should. But I want folks listening to understand, we're in an era where visual proof is no longer proof. The new skill is verification, and the new weapon is skepticism. If it's too perfect, too dramatic, or too convenient, pause, check, then speak. Check for fingers as well. God dang it, check for them damn fingers. Them damn fingers, I'm sitting up there like, how the hell do you have 13 fingers? You got 5 on top and then, oh my God, there's 2 under. What the hell? That ain't right. I saw a cat. The cat had claws and then the claws came out. I'm like, but the claws are at the top. So now this cat has 10 pair of claws on one paw. It was gross looking. I'm telling you. I'm just saying, stay away from that AI shit. It's ignorant as hell. But we going to keep going because I don't want to scare the hell out of myself with one of those. Ain't nobody got time for that. So check this out. That damn thing is loud. I don't know why it's playing music. Anyways. Shut the hell up. All right. Him again. I keep getting him mixed up with Keith Lee until I see the hat and see the face and I realize, oh, that's not them. But Lansing, I always get them mixed up because the beard and the locks and the strange clothes. But his are stranger than Keith's. I can say that for a fact. Cam Newton is back on his podcast saying things that make you understand why microphones should have a license. Oh, dear. He said he can't be friends with fine women because he'll have plans to sleep with them. Not might, not sometimes, but basically if she's attractive, he can't do a platonic. Give me a second here. Nigga! That's all I got to say. He even said he doesn't have women friends, and that if he's around a woman long enough, he's going to be attracted. So he doesn't play those games. Then he said the quiet part loud. He doesn't keep attractive women around him, that he doesn't have plans on stabbing, and before anybody pretends they don't know what he meant, yes, he meant sex. And yes, it sounded as gross as it reads. Hold on.
That shit is gross.
You didn't have to say it like that. Here's why people are mad. It reduces women to objects, like we're just walking temptations instead of human beings with full lives, boundaries, and dignity. It's the kind of thinking that fuels entitlement. I think you need to put some ice on your crotch. That might be an issue right there. That might be a serious issue. I guess you ain't gonna stop until you have to.
Someone call 911.
And you know what the hell I mean by that. So okay. Anyways, and by the way,
you's an ugly motherfucker.
I don't really think he's handsome. I really don't. Anyways, let's see here now. And the wild part, he presents it like wisdom, like I know me is an excuse. No, sir. That's something you tell your therapist while you work on emotional maturity, not something you broadcast to nearly 2 million subscribers like it's a TED Talk. You can be honest about your shortcomings, but glorifying them is nasty work. Social media is dragging him, and honestly, the best takeaway is when a man tells you he doesn't see women as people, believe him and keep moving. Because that's, I gotta do it again. Nigga! That's all I can see. That's all I can say. Now, we got one more celebrity, and then we're getting into health, and then we're going to do our animal suspections. Yeah, there's another animal doing shit that they ain't supposed to do, so we're going to talk about that. But first, we're going to talk about this. Yeah, even he's in the Epstein files. I need to go check if I'm in the Epstein files. I've never been to that island. I've only been to Asia. I don't really fuck with people. I've been asexual since for 20 years, so I'm pretty sure I'm not in it. But just in case. NFL star Russell Wilson shuts down rumors after his name appears in the Epstein files. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Now, this one matters because Epstein's name is toxic for a reason, and he's one of the reasons why we're dealing with this fucking Project 2025. He has some mechanisms in that shit too. And people need facts, not internet fan fiction. Russell Wilson publicly denied any connection to Jeffrey Epstein after his name appeared in federal files. He posted that he never met Epstein, never talked to him, and that a random plane broker tried to sell him a jet and he never bought it. So people just running around just selling jets like that? Somebody help me. I've not seen anybody do that. I need to see that. I don't want it to happen to me. I just want to see it. Anyways, according to what's reported, Wilson's name shows up in an email between Epstein and Epstein's pilot about potential sale of a Gulfstream jet around early 2019. The emails describe Wilson. Oh wait, I'm good because he couldn't stand black females. I'm good. Okay. Anyways, the emails describe Wilson as interested, asking questions, even taking photos and videos during a flight, and wanted to keep the plane on hold until contract negotiations were done. Isn't that a little too much, sir? Aren't you rich enough? Anyways, but here's the key detail. The deal never went through. Wilson says he didn't know the plane was Epstein's and didn't buy it. His publicist backed that up. Now, do I think we should side-eye anyone whose name pops up near Epstein? Absolutely. I'm looking at you, Pusha T and Jay-Z. What the fuck were y'all doing? Eminem, I heard about you too. Man, don't be like that. Epstein's network was built on enabling predators, you nasty bastards. My dad's a predator, okay? I ain't got no damn problem. If y'all want to whoop his ass, go ahead. Just don't unalive him. Whoop his ass and let him understand why you whooping his ass. Whoop his ass to the end of his life, but not all the way. I ain't protecting that motherfucker. I don't care who the fuck you are. I don't protect people that touch kids in inappropriate ways. I don't. Fuck it. And that's my blood. That's the reason I'm here, unfortunately. Ugh. Anyways, where was I? But we also have to be disciplined. Being mentioned in an email about a plane is not the same thing as being involved in sex trafficking. The public needs receipts before we turn suspicion into accusations. At the same time, this story is a reminder that wealthy circles are messy. Private jets, brokers, elite access, the same world that let Epstein thrive. If I was rich, I'd be like one of those undercover rich people. Don't change their life too much, just parlay and live and exist, keep my fucking job. I would do that shit. Pay off my bills and help my people while I'm at it. Shit. Because I've been through some things. Anyways, because the goal, so watch it closely, but don't do lazy misinformation, because the gossip isn't gossip. The goal isn't gossip. The goal is accountability for people who actually did harm. This man ain't never met the man. I feel like Epstein stinks. I feel like him and that bastard stink. I feel like they both stink. I generally feel like him and his buddy stink. I feel like they smell stale and moist, gross like that. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, that's neither here nor there. I'm gonna do my commercial one last time, and then we're gonna finish this night out. We're doing medical and then a palate cleanser, and then we out. I told you I had a lot of news to tell y'all, and that's why this is my last Wednesday. We are moving to Thursday. We are going to have 6:30 Sunday and move to 7 o'clock Thursday, in case I actually have a fucking job, so I don't end up causing myself to get a speeding ticket trying to come over here. Oh, okay, good. He said it was a lie and he came out fighting. I'm so glad. Because I'm sitting up here. I'm still waiting to find out about Pusha T. But some people are saying that Pusha T was way too young at that time and really not known, which is true. So how the fuck did he end up over there? Unless he was somebody's choice. And I doubt that, because they don't really like well done. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, here go my commercial. If you have any suggestions, any comments, please share my stuff, because I really want to get my word out. This could be helpful. I'm trying to bring back Black Woke so we all know what the hell is going on, because people have already jacked our fucking words and fucked that up. Black Woke. Keep your head on swivel is what I'm trying to say. Please share. And you know what I'm saying. Here go my commercial.
It's just me and the fam. 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 Yeah, yeah. It's just me and the fam. See my little Tay-Tay, that's my hype girl, that's my mascot. The ones go for hours and some hours till we pass out. Stay inside the house, turned up with them racks out. Stay inside the house, turned.
All right, we almost done. And, you know, I got to get your health out there, folks. So Octavia Spencer wants us to detect the SOS from our kidney. Okay, so Octavia Spencer is using her platform to push a health message that a lot of us don't hear until it's too late. Your body sends silent distress signals, especially through your kidneys. And you can catch it early with a simple urine test called UACR. She partnered with Boehringer Ingelheim, Joker? BOEHRINGER, Ingelheim, plus groups like the American Diabetes Association, National Kidney Foundation for this Detect the SOS initiative. Let me spell that first word again. BOEHRINGER. I don't know what that is, really. It looks like Boehringer. I don't know. And yes, she's doing a Super Bowl commercial with Sofia Vergara, because if you want to reach America, you've got to sneak health education in the middle of chicken wings and gambling. Yeah, you do. Here's the real point. Chronic kidney disease is common. I know it is, because I used to be a medical coder, and that was one of the main medical codes I knew. Shit, I started knowing that bitch by heart. I need my medical coding books back. Anyways, kidney common is with type 2 diabetes, and if you combine diabetes with high blood pressure, hypertension, that's another one, the risk goes up. And for Black folks, the risk is higher, period. And then also get less access to consistent preventative care. Octavia, and it said this is personal. She lives with type 2 diabetes and high blood pressure. She stays on top of it, but she admitted something a lot of us can relate to. We don't like going to the doctor until something hurts. I think we know why. Tuskegee. And the problem with kidneys is they're quiet. They don't scream until the house is already on fire. So her message is basically know your numbers, get the screening, don't wait for symptoms. Not because you're paranoid, because you're grown and you deserve to keep your body. Baringer. I had no idea. I love that she framed it as entering the next phase of life strong, not just aging gracefully, because Black women are done romanticizing suffering. We want strength and longevity. Yeah, we do. Go ahead, Octavia. Save somebody's uncle, save somebody's auntie, save somebody's mama. Please do. Cause shit, I'm already nervous with hypertension. Diabetes is not one thing I need to deal with as well. But we will continue to move on as we go.
We are at war.
Food pyramid blind spots, what supermarket civil rights teaches us. I told you this is the blackest episode I've ever done. So the U.S. drops these new dietary guidelines telling people to eat more whole grain, healthy fats, whole dairy, and expensive meats. Whew. And the problem is that advice is cute if you live in a neighborhood with grocery options. But millions of households are food insecure, and a lot of poor communities don't have access to safe, high-quality food. They have corner stores, overpriced chains, and fresh produce that looks like it survived a war. I'm telling you, I got some grapes and they were in horrible shape. That's why this story gets deeper, because Black folks have been saying it for decades. Food access is civil rights. Back in Chicago in the late 1960s, the women of Operation Breadbasket, a direct action unit tied to Dr. King's movement, launched what was basically a supermarket rebellion. They protested those selling rotten meat, trash produce in the Black neighborhoods. They called it what it was: disrespect and endangerment. Don't give us the leftovers, bitch. This wasn't symbolic. They confronted store owners, demanded accountability, exposed filthy equipment, spoiled meat, even maggots around products. Grocery aisles became the battlefield because the harm was happening right there on the shelves. I ain't even gonna lie. They did that shit to this store that was down the street from my house. And I promise you, I ain't never seen so many fucking gnats. And it wasn't a Black person who opened it. It was a white Israeli dude that opened that bitch. And he owns a whole bunch of other shit. And it's ridiculous. Anyways, this wasn't and I mean, he owned the Subway too. And his brother was manager there. And he didn't wash his fucking hands. I didn't eat over there no fucking more. Anyways, let's talk about this. And guess what? When they came back months later, improvements were made: better meat, cleaner aisles, updated machinery, stocked fridges. That's the power of organized Black women who are tired of being poisoned politely. They didn't end racism, but they created a blueprint for today's food justice movement. Today's food justice movement. Don't just tell people eat healthier. Fight the system that keeps healthier food out of reach, because what should I eat is not the first question for a lot of families. The first question is, what can I afford, and is it safe? Oh Lord, this is horrible. And we got one more story for the men this time. I can't be mean about it, so I don't know nothing about this, but I'm gonna talk to you about it, so relax. It's a blood test. Delaney Walker and Tony Gonzalez talk prostate cancer. Now let's talk about men's health, because some of y'all will change the oil in the car before you check a symptom in your body. I've lost 3 uncles to that. My mom lost 3 brothers to that shit 3 years in a row. Norvitis is running a Super Bowl campaign called Relax, It's a Blood Test, to get men thinking about prostate cancer screening, using former and current tight ends, leading into the puns so guys will laugh long enough to actually listen. That's still gross. And honestly, that's smart, because a lot of men avoid prostate cancer conversations completely, usually because they assume screening automatically means something invasive. This campaign pushes an important fact. Screening often starts with a PSA blood test, a simple blood draw that checks a protein that can signal changes in the prostate. So they don't automatically go up in your... Let me see. I had to look that one. Okay. One former tight end, Delaney Walker, said he joined because he lost a family member to prostate cancer and he didn't even know screening could start with a blood test. So if they're trying to stick their finger in your booty like that, you need to ask them for that blood test first. Tell them, be informed, motherfuckers. Don't get assaulted if you don't have to. Because I'm still pissed off about the mammogram machines. Still pissed off. My body does not move like that. Tony Gonzalez said prostate cancer hit his family too, and he understands why men dodge the topic. Here's the pro-black, or the black part, stop saying pro-black, it's just black part that needs to be said clearly. Prostate cancer hits black people harder and more often. So when we talk screening, we're talking survival. Early stages are treatable. Late detection is where it gets ugly. And the most honest line in this whole campaign is, the hardest part is starting the conversation. Once you start it, the first step can be simple. So, to the black women listening, yes, I'm talking to you too. Encourage the men you love to get screened. And to the men, don't act tough with your life, because cancer doesn't care about your pride, not one fucking bit. And that is it for the health part. We're going to get to our last story, which is basically animal issues. I'm telling you right now, I'm not going to say this anymore. Where the hell are all these emus coming from? Are y'all just selling them like that? Because, I mean, can we eat emus? If we got emus like that, and, you know, we got food shortages and shit, and they just look like eyes with mouths, okay? I'm just going to tell you right now. I don't trust animals no more. I'm looking at my cat sideways because I think this is a setup for us. I really do. I think we're getting set up. And these motherfuckers gonna come out swinging, and that's our ass. That's all I'm saying. Animals are not playing with us. They gonna fuck us up if we not paying attention. And y'all playing with me. But here's another reason why. Where the hell is this damn transition? So I need y'all to understand, these animals do not want to play with us no more. They gonna take over. That's all I gotta say. They about to take over. Is this it? I don't know. Let me see. Nope. There it is. Man, you need to look that up, because look what happened again. Emu runs through town, predicts 6 more weeks of winter. Why? Where the hell did you get the emu isn't even supposed to be a winter bird. Why is he awake? Why is he here? Because there's snow behind him. I don't think he's ever seen snow. And if he has, I don't think that's natural. I told you, emu is eyes with a mouth. That's what it is. Eyes with a mouth and a neck. Anyways, and I think they could be for burgers. Somebody start an emu farm for burgers, because apparently there's a bunch of them in this damn country, illegally, if you ask me. All right, Pelicans, it's time, because the news is heavy, and I'm not trying to send y'all to bed stressed with your shoulders up to your ears. An emu named Enzo, why did they name that motherfucker Enzo, escaped, I'm not surprised, from an animal sanctuary in Ontario. So he's in Canada, y'all. They make burgers out of them. Maybe that's what they're doing. Because I'm trying to figure out where these motherfuckers are coming from, what y'all doing with these bitches. I gotta go. I had an ostrich before. It didn't taste all that great. But I'm going to try emu one day, because I'm sick of y'all with these damn birds. And they always escape. So now this one is in Canada, y'all. It's in Canada. Poor thing. Anyways, and it took an unscheduled run through Alamonte. The sanctuary apologized to the community, because imagine minding your business and a tall prehistoric bird is jogging past you like it pays rent. They have a lot of emu farms in Canada. Why? That bird isn't even native there. Why are there emu farms in Canada? Y'all better be eating them motherfuckers. That's all I got to say. You better be supporting your ecosystem off these bitches, because that's got to be torture for them bad. But anyways, yeah, because imagine minding your own business and a tall prehistoric bird is jogging past you like it pays rent. They joked that Enzo's Groundhog Day dash was basically a public service announcement. And it's a girl. It's a fucking girl. I thought it was a boy. It's a girl. Okay. And after observing her shadow, Enzo declared, we're getting 6 more weeks of winter. You bitch. The best part, members of the public helped wrangle Enzo safely back. Why did you name a girl Enzo? Safely back home where she's now with her emu companion Blue. Stop watching anime and naming fucking emus. Jesus Christ. Shout out to Enzo. Oh Lord Jesus, Blue. The sanctuary says they've put extra precautions. If it's a sanctuary, take their asses back to fucking Australia. You know they didn't want to be there. Anyways, precaution in place, so there are no more surprise announcement in town. So shout out to community teamwork. Shout out to Enzo for choosing chaos, and shout out to the sanctuary for handling it with humor. And shout out to staying the hell away from me, please. Because sometimes the world is burning and sometimes an emu just needs a jog. But not near my house. I feel like he would fall on my car and break it. I really do. Anyways, that's it for the news tonight. I had a fashion show, but there was too much news. That is why, again, I'm making this announcement. We are moving the Wednesday show to Thursday at 7. That way you got time to get home, I got time to breathe, and I don't have that many damn stories to tell you between the spaces. Because, I mean, the space between Sunday and Wednesday is so small. And then that big ass gap is too damn big for me. And Sunday be killing me. So, like I said, Sunday 6:30, Thursdays at 7. I will change the times on the little reels and the stories or the shorts if you see them. Once again, I am Kisu. This is my moderator, Joker. If you like what I'm doing or if you have some suggestions, please know how to spell. Because I'm not going to try and decipher that shit anymore, especially when it's in all caps. Come at me straight. I might actually take your suggestion and do something different with my show, okay? Like, subscribe. If it wasn't for y'all, I would be nothing. So thank y'all so much. And good night. Because I just can't.
I can't stay. No, I always gotta go. Playing house, this ain't a home with my soul. On the road, I can't stay. No, I always gotta go. Playing house, this ain't a home with my soul. On the